Hi everybody, how is your day going today? I had a really fun day yesterday. We were celebrating one of my really good friends. She turned 60, so we were out making sure that we celebrated that. I think it's so important as we get older to make sure we are celebrating birthdays, even whatever age you are. I think when I was younger, we would just say happy birthday. Now it's important to go get that balloon from the dollar store or some flowers or whatever, but to really celebrate that person's life. So I've been really making sure I've been doing that a lot more lately, but I wanted to jump on here because one of the things that's become really important to me as I've been in my 50s and life has been really changing, right? Like you probably find your kids are growing up, your life is shifting, you may not be as busy at work, or your work is changing, you're thinking of retirement, downsizing like we did. There's a lot of big changes becoming a grandparent. I know I am a first-time grandparent. My granddaughter is now almost 9 months old, but those were really big shifts, not to mention losing your parents, kids leaving the nest. There's just so many things going on all in this decade. And I think that one of the things that becomes really important to us is taking time to lower our stress levels, lower our anxiety, find that peace and that joy again that is really here for us. I think that we just need to kind of slow down and just remember the things even back to when you were younger that you really, really enjoyed doing. It might be just taking a walk. It might be listening to certain kinds of music, whatever it is that fills you with joy and peace. Those are the things that we want to start to look for now so that we can live our life very intentionally. I think in what I call I don't like the word, it's the later years, but for me, it's also a very exciting time because it's a time where we can reinvent ourselves. We can do things that we couldn't do before. We didn't have time or ability because we were parenting or working or whatever took up all the time before, right? We have cycles in our life now that we can actually do more. So on this channel, you see my regular videos, but I also have a podcast on this channel that I do meditations and prayers and sleep stories. So make sure you check that out as well. But to go alongside with all of this, I just created an ebook, and it's more about lowering your stress, lowering your anxiety, finding more peace, finding more joy. And I put it into an ebook because some people, myself included, by the way, sometimes we like videos, but sometimes it's nice to have something written that you can kind of refer to or go back to over and over again. So I put that ebook, I'll put it down below so you can check it out. But it's just, like I said, for those that just kind of want a written way of doing things, it gives you 5 steps, and there's some bonus stuff in there as well. But just how to tackle all of this. It took me a bit. I kind of felt like I went through some shifts, and I even not depression, but I didn't know how to handle it. I didn't know how to make the changes forward into this part of life. And it can be wonderful. And I want to share that with you because I think too many people get lost, and it's time for the best time of your life. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with me on this channel. I hope you will consider subscribing and hanging out with me. I try to jump on here at least a few times a week and go live. So we will see you in the next video. And again, check out my ebook below, and we'll chat with you soon.